I had heard from, I've heard of Epicure. A couple of people have used it. I am in love. My daughter loves mac and cheese, like the Epicure mac and cheese. She is like, she could eat that every day and she will eat the whole package almost. Like that is her absolute favorite.
Yes.
Also, the pulled chicken is super easy, super good. And you get a lot. Like, I love that you can make these things. And like sometimes we end up freezing half of it just because it makes so much. So then you have multiple meals, like one time prep, multiple meals. Um,
Yeah.
the chocolate pudding is good.
Mhm.
The banana bread is good. What else have I had? Like, I haven't really tried anything that and wasn't like, oh no, that's not good. Love the dips, like the
CBD.
CBD dip.
You always
That's
call it the
also
wrong names.
my
I messed it up.
cheddar chive and bacon. That is super good. Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm in love. So
Yeah. Okay, so is there anybody else on? Did we miss anybody? Kimberly? I don't know if she wants to come off mute and introduce herself or not.
Kimberly, you there? She talked at the beginning, but I don't know. Maybe she stepped away for a second.
Okay. Well, Kim, if you hear us and you want to pop on and tell us what your dinner time dilemma is, please feel free to do so. I am recording now just so that Missy can send this out to the people who aren't there. So we're going to get started. Before I even get into like what Epicure is, I just want to get these brownies in the oven because I want them to be done before we leave each other tonight. So I just have a half cup of butter, probably not the healthiest, but it's still gluten-free and it's delicious. And then 1 packet of this and 2 eggs. And I'm just gonna mix this up. So I melted the butter pre our conversation because I just knew that this was gonna take a little bit and that my computer was gonna be pretty wonky for me tonight. But as I stir this together, I'll start with what Epicure is. So I know Missy and Teresa have known about Epicure, and Sarah, I know that you're new to Epicure. So we were founded in 1997 in Canada. And I don't know how much you guys know about Canada, but they have a bunch of food regulations there that we don't have in Wisconsin. So a bunch of the crap that's found in some of our products, like your artificial food cut. I cannot talk tonight. Oh my gosh. Your artificial flavors, sweeteners, and preservatives are not found in any of our products. All of our products are gluten-free. And you're not going to find a lot of sodium or sugar. Sorry, I'm not multitasking well today either, I guess. I did not have a lot of coffee, so you're going to have to just deal with me. Okay, so I just mixed that up. And I'm going to throw it in the back in the oven. So I just melted the butter, and we're not using the multi-purpose steamer for this because I want to make an actual meal too. Okay, those are going in. We're good to go there. So dinners and desserts can be super easy. Epicure wants to help you get in and out of your kitchen in 20 minutes or less. So obviously a lot of us struggle with knowing what's for dinner, what you're going to make for dinner, what recipes to use. Everybody's eating spaghetti, tacos, maybe like a pork roast or pork chops or just chicken breast and potatoes. And then you're like, oh, I'm so sick of it. So Epicure comes to you and says, hey, we have all these beautiful spices, seasonings, dips, desserts, and all of our meal solutions, which you've heard some of us talk about already, like our pulled chicken. This makes a lot of servings. So this is 20 servings in our pulled chicken. And then like Teresa says, you can meal prep this, you can freeze it. We have a bunch of pulled chicken just out in our freezer. And they're really simple. It's really simple to, quick, put that in your multi-purpose steamer or just in your rectangular steamer, reheat it. So we just want to help you have that less stress at dinner time. So now I just brought this multi-purpose steamer into your eyes and you're like, what is that? So our cookware is made of silicone. So this is a silicone steamer. You put this in your microwave, you can put it in your oven, and you can also put it in your dishwasher. So bonus for those of you who are like, hey, I don't want to have a lot of cleanup. Is it hard to clean? No. This is the multi-purpose steamer. You can use this to make quinoa, rice, noodles, veggies, any of your veggies, salmon, shrimp, chicken. We could have made our brownies right in here in the microwave in like 4 minutes. If you want to make like a bread in here, you could. You name it, you can probably steam it. If you want to make a couple things of eggs in here, you know, like 6 or 8 eggs for your whole family in the morning, go for it. That's what it's here for. It comes with this amazing tray, and this tray is used for multiple things. So if you're making rice, you're going to put this tray over your water and your rice and don't use your lid. If you want to, you can put 5 to 6 strips of bacon right on the top of this tray, put it in here, put the lid on, and your bacon will come out of your microwave in about 5 to 6 minutes, depending on how many strips you have. So 1 minute per strip is what we say. And your bacon will be done and crispy. It's fast, it's amazing. Your house doesn't smell forever. And it's one of my favorite products. So I really like to show that off and tell you, like, don't be scared of the multi-purpose steamer. And I'm someone, like, if you buy your multi-purpose steamer, I'm going to check in with you in like 3 weeks and say, did you use it? Because once you start using it, you're going to know, like, okay, this works. This is what I'm going to use it for. This, I liked this in it. I don't want this to come to your house and then you're like, oh, I don't know how to use that. We have tools that come with it. There's a card, instructions that say, like, this is how you're going to use it. So I'm going to walk you through tonight how we're going to use that. I have 1 sweet potato here. I'm just going to cut it up. And then I'm going to cut up 1 chicken breast. And you can put the whole chicken breast in there, not cut up. So I'm just quickly slicing this. This is our Prep Pro Chef knife too. As you can see, it cuts very simply and is very sharp. It's a ceramic blade and has a really awesome warranty on it as well. And you'll never have to sharpen it. We did cut through an avocado pit once with one of our knives. So definitely be careful. Don't leave it in the reach of kids. And it does come with a little protector on it as well.
Courtney?
Yes.
Kimberly got into the chat. She said, we are here, just got disconnected briefly, never heard of or used Epicure. So
okay, cool.
I want to let you know. So
thank you. So again, I'm just going to cut up this chicken breast into small little pieces. And again, I used this to cut up the veggie. I'm calling the potato a veggie. I don't know if it is. Probably not. And I will add vegetables to this tomorrow as well. But I always do my chicken last just because of the bacteria that's left on it. And I always try to keep them separated, but they're still going in the same thing, so it doesn't necessarily matter as much. Okay, so now I did tell you about our seasoning that we're using tonight. This is one of our meal packets. Our meal packets come 3 for $9.50, but our meal packets also come in different collections. So if you're like, okay, I want to try a few things, but I don't know if I'm going to like it, check out some of our collections. They're going to be the best thing to start with. So I'm just going to sprinkle this in here. I'm, again, not using this full thing because you can make about 6 to 8 servings with this packet. And I only have just 1 chicken breast in here. So depending on who you're cooking for or how many you're cooking for, you can really customize what your meal plans are with Epicure, and you might not have to use the whole thing, or you might use the whole thing and then you have leftovers for lunch tomorrow, which will save you money from not going to McDonald's during the drive-through, and it might help your gut too, right? So, okay, no tray in here. I just put the seasoning right on here. There's no water, there's no oil, there's nothing. So just the chicken breast, and this was fresh. It was not frozen, but if it was frozen, you would just add some time. So we're just going to put this in the microwave for 6 minutes, okay? Does anybody have any questions so far?
this was the garlic stuff, the garlic.
Yep, this is the sweet garlic chicken.
Okay.
Yes, and if you don't have a pen and paper, definitely get that, because I'm going to run through a bunch of things. That's the only thing I'm making for the meal tonight, because since we're live, I wanted to be able to interact with you, showcase some of my favorite things, and tell you how I use them in my day-to-day life as well. So here I have all of my favorites, okay? So again, Teresa talked about some of our dips. They're amazing. You can mix them in with sour cream and mayo and make a simple lemon dilly dip. So takes place of your lemon or your dill dip that you're gonna get from the store. I have our 3 onion here. I love this one, and sometimes, I kid you not, I will eat this just with pretzels, but carrots is also my favorite. I also use this on top of my eggs. So not only do our dips count as just a dip mix, they can also be a seasoning. So our 3 onion takes place of your onion in any of your foods. If you don't have an onion at home, like, hey, I have 3 onion dip, you can just put that in there. We put this in some cheesy potato soup with our mac and cheese mix the other day. It was delicious. Okay. And if you're like, okay, I need recipes, Courtney, give me recipes. Epicure.com has free recipes up the wazoo for you. So say you want chicken, you're going to go to epicure.com, put chicken in, and it's going to give you a bunch of different recipes that has chicken in it. So you're going to go from your fajitas to maybe a casserole to something that you could use for breakfast and whatnot. Okay, so that's 2 of our dips. Then CCB, Teresa talked about this one, delicious. It's cheddar, chive, and bacon. Okay, so those are your C, C, and B. This is delicious on top of your eggs as well. Our SPG, I actually do this a lot just on like chicken breast, if we're just making quick chicken breast to freeze for the week so that we can pull it out, throw it in the steamer for 2 minutes to thaw it, and then whip it into whatever we're making for our other like sides. SPG is salt, garlic, and pepper all combined. And then I have herbed garlic sea salt grinder. This is one of my favorites as well. We just leave this on the counter. So it's an actual grinder like you would get in the store. And it comes with, you can get refills for this as well, but just adds some extra flavor. And because all of our products are low sodium, low sugar, so if you know people who may struggle with diabetes or something like that, or are just watching their sodium intakes because of maybe a heart issue, you can get the extra salt from this. Because you might think like our tacos might be a little bit bland because you're used to going to the store, getting a packet, and it has extreme amount of sodium that's very unnecessary, you could say. Our fajita seasoning has 0 milligrams of sodium in it. So when you're looking for something like that, check out our fajita seasoning for sure. 2 of my favorite dips, okay? I kid you not, I use the summer berry all the time. And we just went through a huge cane sugar shortage. I don't know if you know that, but through COVID, we sourced the globe, Epicure did, to find organic cane sugar. All of our products are top of the notch. Like, we don't get low quality stuff to go in any of our products. So we did not have summer berry for the longest time. And I'm sitting here going, I just want my yogurt with summer berry in it. It's not the same going to the store anymore and getting just strawberry yogurt. There's so much sugar in there. So this is a great option to just add in or have as a dip. Throw it on some cream cheese and eat with an apple. If you're just looking for something new, and maybe you're on a health journey, you can use this just on top of apples to give it a little more flavor. Fruity Tooty, love this on top of like your oatmeal that you can make in our rectangular steamer as well. Kelsey's favorite, and I knew Teresa would be on tonight, and she probably knows of Kelsey's obsession with bacon, but she first was obsessed with our CCB, and then she found this better than bacon topper, and it smells delicious. If you were here, you would smell it. And she puts this on everything. So mac and cheese, it's on there. Pizza, it's on there. You name it, that's gonna be on her list, and we always have like 4 or 5 in the house. Roasted garlic aioli. This is a mix that I love to mix with honey and then put right on our chicken. It's super delicious. And then our everything bagel. If you're looking for more of a breakfast way to help you, everything bagel goes really well on just a quick bagel with an egg that you can make in your omelet maker. Okay. Any questions on some of my favorite things we just went through? No? Okay. So we're going through a lot, and I do want to keep aware of your time. And since we did get started a little bit later, I might go a little over 7, and I hope that's okay. You can log off as you need. But things to start with, if you're new to Epicure and you're like, oh, I don't know, there's so many things. You looked at the catalog. These are the 6 things that I would tell you to start with. 1 dessert, our chocolate pudding is amazing. It's creamy, it's rich, and it doesn't have a lot of sugar that your Jell-O instant pudding would. Our 3 onion dip, we talked about that. Our Nourish broth, which is gonna be like a chicken broth. Again, a lot less sodium. Fajita seasoning, no sodium. Our creamy ranch dress or dip mix, which can also be used as a dressing. And then our mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is a fan favorite from all. It is creamy. It's a white cheddar base. Again, it doesn't have a lot of sodium. So you're going to be like, okay, the flavor, you know, your first time might be like, huh, doesn't taste like Kraft mac and cheese. It's not, okay? So I pre-warn you. And I have people who are like, I only eat Kraft. And I have now converted them, if you want to say I converted them over. They are in love with Epicure's mac and cheese. So those would be my 6 things to start with, and your multi-purpose steamer. We're going to check our chicken. Now, if you have a steamer, it can go in your microwave. Every microwave's a little bit different, but I do want to pre-warn you, it's hot and there's steam. So always make sure that you are careful not to get a burn from your steam. And I'm just going to bring this over to you guys a little closer so that you can see how much water is left in there. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
So our chicken is completely done. If I put a thermometer in here right now, it would say that it's probably 180 to 200 degrees. And I can already see that our sweet potatoes are nice, and they're not hard. They're very soft. So we could have even probably gone to 5 minutes with that. So your dinners can be so simple. If you wanted to add broccoli into this mix, you could. And if you wanted to add a potato, even just a real potato instead of your sweet potato, you could do that. You can customize it in any way. So that's featuring our multi-purpose steamer tonight. It is honestly my favorite. We travel with it. We put it in our luggage, take it up north. We made our extraordinary trio, which uses the CCB, the 3 onion, and the lemon dilly. We used that this weekend to quick make a dip mix while we were up north. It's probably not the healthiest, but it's delicious. So that is that. Let me check our brownies too. Okay, they're not quite done. Let me just add a few minutes to that. Okay. And then just some more cookware for you for fast, easy mornings. How many of you like eggs? Any egg eaters here?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so for my egg eaters, the omelet maker is amazing. So take 2, 3 eggs. You can do 1 if you want. Mix in all of your toppings. Put this in your microwave for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and your omelet will be completely done. It's cute, it's little, and it's one of my favorite things. It's probably at the top of the list. You can make hash browns in here, and if you wanted to make some quick French toast, you can do that too. Just grab a couple bread bites and then egg in here, some cinnamon, and boom, you'll have some French toast in the morning. So this is number 1 with my multi-purpose steamer. It's probably like in a race every day of who can be at the top. But my omelet maker has a place in my heart like no other. Then our fabulous rectangular steamer. So Sarah, you said it's just you and your hubby. This might be your option. If you're like, the steamer sounds a little bit too big for me, you can make up to 2 chicken breast in here, or we do 2 baked potatoes, or we just do our veggies in here. We make banana bread in here. So again, this is just a super simple use. It comes with a card as well, so it tells you how you are going to differ, how your times are going to be different than with the multi-purpose steamer. But I find having both of the steamers, you can do your chicken in here and your potato in here. That makes dinner time so easy. Okay. And then just some fun things, because we always have to have extra fun things in our kitchen. We have these amazing mini loaf pans. So mini loaf pans, they come in a set of 4. So using our sweet banana bread mix, gluten-free as well. Everything is gluten-free. You can make your mini loaves in 4 minutes. So then you could have 2 and freeze 2. So you can pull them out for the next week. And then we have awesome silicone muffin makers as well. They come in a set of 2 as well. And what you can use this for is just making your normal muffins. Or what I like to tell people, if you need to make some big ice cubes, you can use these too. But we have so many things that you can make in here, including your egg bites. You can make up to be your 12 egg bites. Freeze them, put them on your English muffins, and then you're going to have a really quick breakfast for you and the kids, or you and your husband all week long. So egg bites in here. Okay.
Hey, Courtney.
Your question.
Kimberly had a question on the chat. How many chicken breasts can you make in the large steamer, the multi-purpose?
So in the multi-purpose steamer, you can make, we've put 3-pound chicken in here. It takes a little bit longer, probably about 12 minutes. And we'll stir it once in between, but you can put a full rotisserie chicken in here.
Wow.
In the 20 minutes in your microwave, and it will be completely done. That brings me to something else. So like Missy, you could be a host for November. And in November, only our hostesses are going to have the availability to get this round rotisserie chicken. Well, it's going to be the round steamer. It's a new product that might be released depending on how next month goes. So only available to our hostesses or whoever has host exclusives left to use. So Missy, if you, when your party qualifies, you could wait until November 1st and order your round steamer with our new rotisserie chicken seasoning that comes with it too. This is for $29.50. Again, only available to hosts. So you book a cooking class tonight. We come live to you like this or through Facebook. And you have the option of getting this. You can also just do a catalog party as well. But you have the option of getting our hostess exclusive for November. So I hope that answered your question, Kim. We've done up to 3 pounds in our multi-purpose steamer. Frozen takes about a little bit longer, probably 12 to 20 minutes, depending on your microwave, and just with a little stir in between. Okay. And then our line of desserts. Kid you not, they're fantastic. Chocolate mud pie, chocolatey temptation cupcakes, our brownie mix, and then new to us for the fall is our carrot cake. You can get this in one of our collections. It's the Dreamy Desserts collection. Carrot cake, our round cake pan, which is silicone as well, and our caramel sauce. Caramel sauce is amazing on top of ice cream if that's what you want to use it for, or dipping in apples. Or using that as a cream cheese caramel frosting on your carrot cake. You can make your carrot cake in the round cake pan in 8 minutes in your microwave. So super easy, simple dessert. Now I thought I would be skeptical of chicken in the microwave or my desserts in the microwave, but I tell you, like, you would not tell a difference. I had my cousin over on Monday. He was here for a cooking demo. He actually was getting his hair cut, and his girlfriend was in here with me, and he came in and he's like, it smells delicious, but I'm not sure how the chicken is going to be. And I'm like, Sean, you're going to love it. He had one bite and he's like, you would never know that this was made in the microwave. I'm like, I know. It's kind of crazy. So don't fear that as well. And we do have return policies. If you find out that it's not for you, just contact me and we can work that out. And then just quickly, you're gonna see a lot of our meal solutions, but I have here our mac and cheese, our sweet and sour stir fry, our pulled chicken, our pad thai, our sloppy joes, Alfredo, and then, sorry, we went blank again. Our sloppy joes, Alfredo, our beef stroganoff, and our beef and broccoli. That's a new one. It's super delicious. If you love going to a Chinese restaurant to get beef and broccoli, get that on your wish list. I didn't look, but it was supposed to be being able to be sold separately, but right now it's in our best of fall collection. And that's a pretty awesome collection for some of the things that we all talked about tonight. So let me just tell you what's all in there in case you haven't looked through it. Our best of fall collection, it's pretty dreamy. So that has the roasted garlic aioli, our taco seasoning creamy ranch dip, the garlic and onion nutritional yeast topper, balsamic vinaigrette, our chocolate mud pie, the beef and broccoli, the home style chicken stew seasoning, the speedy lasagna. That's delicious. You can make lasagna in your multi-purpose steamer with the oven ready noodles. Game changer. 20 minutes, you're done. And then sweet garlic chicken that we use tonight, and that comes with a 30-day meal plan. So it gives you all the recipes, your grocery list, and so on and so forth, okay? So check out that. And then if you're like, okay, I want to start simple. If you're thinking about getting the multi-purpose steamer, check out our Steamy Dinners collection that has 3 of our meal packets. And then it also has the multi-purpose steamer for $2 more than you would purchase just the multi-purpose steamer itself. And so you get to try 3 things with the multi-purpose steamer. And then our Dreamy Desserts collection, the carrot cake, caramel, and the round circle pan, our Power Up lunch, which has our 4-cup glass bowl, our Better Than Bacon topper, our balsamic vinaigrette cruet funnel, and then our Better Than Breakfast features our summer berry that I was talking about before, our waffle pan, and our easy peasy bagel, pancake, and waffle mix. I use that. I could, because I am partially gluten-free, I try to stay away. I have really bad eczema. I don't know how much I shared before about that. So that's why I'm here with Epicure, because I am pretty much gluten-free now. I will binge and have some gluten, and then I pay for it for the next week. But being able to have those waffles on the weekend or just have a pancake, that has really saved me. And I love that mix. It's delicious. So check that out as well. Okay. I threw a lot at you. I talked really fast. I'm sorry about that. It's just my nature. So what questions do you have? And I should tell you, I'm going to send each of you a little goodie. So Missy, if you can, for just tuning in tonight, if you can send me everybody's address. I have yours and Teresa's, but your sister's and then Kim's. That'd be awesome. So questions, we'll leave it at that. And then I'll let you get on with your night. Any questions? I'm going to turn off the recording quick.